Hello and welcome. If you're like most people, you're simply seeking an honest opportunity that really does what it says and pays you as agreed. Trust me, I know how hard it is to find that too. Over the past few years, I've been shown so many different opportunities by so many different people that I finally started doing a quick video review on the programs that I joined, and today you're in for a real treat. For some time now, I've had my eye on the cryptocurrency market, especially around Bitcoin. The reason being is quite simple. Even billionaires like Sir Richard Branson and Bill Gates are investing their own hard-earned money into Bitcoin and the technology around it, and I wanted to know why. What I found was truly remarkable. Bitcoin has been the #1 income-producing currency in the world for 3 years in a row, and it's still less than 10 years old. That means Bitcoin has made more money for people than any other type of currency in the world, including the US dollar, the British pound, and even the Chinese yuan. Today it's worth between $1,200 and $1,300 per Bitcoin, but as I've researched, I've read report after report stating that Bitcoin will rise in value and reach $2,000, then $3,000, then $5,000, then $10,000 in value or more. Let's pause for a second. Imagine you own 100 Bitcoin currently valued at $1,200. That's $120,000. But what happens if the value goes up and it hits $10,000 as expected? That same Bitcoin would now be worth a whopping $1 million. You have to agree that's an incredible return on investment and some major moolah for anyone. And this is why the whole world has their eyes on Bitcoin right now. But in reality, most have no clue what it is or how it works. So today, I'm going to share with you some valuable information that could change your financial future almost immediately, as well as some information, folks, that could potentially make you a millionaire in the very near future. So grab a pen and piece of paper and follow along as I explain this in layman's terms so it's easy to understand and simple to grasp. Then at the end, I'll review a couple of opportunities that might very well be the holy grail of online income generation for all. Right now, you probably want to know, what is Bitcoin? Well, think of it like this. The United States has the US dollar. England has the British pound. The European Union has the euro. And every single country on earth has their own form of currency under its own name. And so does the internet. That's Bitcoin. It's a digitalized currency that's now accepted at over 1 million businesses worldwide and growing. In fact, the United States made it a commodity in 2015, and now Japan, Russia, Romania, and many countries around the world have even recognized it as a currency, and more countries are following suit, which will drive up the value and the price of Bitcoin, making Bitcoin itself the greatest opportunity for investment on earth. Over the last few years, it's become easier and easier to acquire Bitcoin online as well as locally throughout the world through an ever-growing Bitcoin ATM network where you can walk up, insert your money, and receive Bitcoin in mere minutes. So, how's the value of Bitcoin determined? Like the stock market, Bitcoin price fluctuates according to supply and demand. As the supply dwindles, the price will continue to increase, eventually hitting the $10,000 per Bitcoin value that experts have stated, and then it will go even higher. This is precisely why Bitcoin is finally now on the path to going mainstream all over the world, and exactly why Bitcoin is my #1 choice for investment over and above anything else on the planet. Investing in Bitcoin is just one of 3 ways that you can make money with Bitcoin. The other 2 ways are Bitcoin mining and cryptocurrency trading. Bitcoin mining involves the use of supercomputers, which are constantly mining for Bitcoin, which basically means they're in the process of solving complex equations, and whichever person or mining pool that solves the equation is awarded a block of Bitcoin. Currently, there are 17 million Bitcoins that have been mined, and as each day goes by, it gets harder and harder to mine Bitcoin, which is great for people like us that invest in Bitcoin, because that means the supply is getting harder to find, and that's driving the price up, creating more profit for you and I and everyone involved. In other words, if you were part of a Bitcoin mining pool that was operating the supercomputers and were creating new Bitcoins almost out of thin air, you'd be making free money just for participating. That's one of the easiest ways to profit from Bitcoin, and in 2140, when all 21 million Bitcoins have been mined, the opportunity to profit with Bitcoin mining will forever come to an end. That gives us our lifetime and the lifetime of our children, and maybe even the lifetime of our children's children to profit from this amazing industry. In a few minutes, I'm going to review an opportunity that I've been part of now for 3 years, and the one that you will be able to pass down from generation until generation until all 21 million Bitcoins have been mined. This is an opportunity that could literally make you worth millions of dollars that has already done so with so many involved. The third and final way to profit from Bitcoin is through cryptocurrency trading, which is a lot like the stock market where you invest your money and then trade your money for stocks listed on the exchange. With cryptocurrency trading, you invest your Bitcoin into a Bitcoin exchange and then trade them for other types of currency in order to generate a profit. You basically buy alternative cryptocurrencies or altcoins when the price of Bitcoin is high and the price of the altcoins are low, and buy Bitcoin when the price drops and the price of the altcoins go up. For the average user, this can be a complicated art, and like most who invest, they work with a trader or an investment company to do this for them, so they avoid making bad decisions that could cost them thousands of dollars. I mean, let's face it, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't want to lose your money. Today, I'll also be reviewing a company that has been doing this successfully and has a track record of generating anywhere from 17 to 27% on your investment every 30 days. In my first week, I've generated an insane amount of profit from this company simply by sitting back and letting the traders work for me. And I'm going to show that to you today live. I'll even share my strategy to help you understand how to make the most from these two opportunities, working them hand in hand at the same time. Go ahead and click the next step button now.